Can the keys to happiness and the ability to make a better world actually be locked in our own minds, ready to be unleashed if we simply meditate?
Everything that you ever hoped for along the path is available to you right now.
This could apply to anyone of any faith or no faith, any culture.
One man who understands the power of meditation is revered Lama Mingyur Rinpoche, who's written 2 best-selling books and teaches to a worldwide devoted following.
We all have some kind of feeling that wish to be happy and doesn't want to be suffer. The feeling of longingness.
What amazes me with his teachings is how well he understands the human condition and understands culture.
His lifelong curiosity of how things work brought him together with researchers who are proving that meditation has significant positive effects on the brain.
Remarkably, we found that just 2 weeks of compassion practice in people who've never meditated before was enough to produce demonstrable changes in both the brain and behavior that resulted in them being more altruistic and cooperative. Moreover, we found changes not just in the brain, but we've actually found changes in the body that are associated with better health.
When I was 7, 8 years old, I had panic disorder. You know panic? Sounds familiar? Good. I'm not alone, yeah? I have fear of panic. Panic of panic. I don't like my panic, you know. Oh, I begin to have panic. I have aversion of panic, and I'm fighting with my panic. As you fight, you have fear, aversion, try to get rid of the panic, those things, and the panic becomes stronger. And the panic becomes your enemy.
As a young boy, Rinpoche practiced and diligently applied meditation, learning to befriend his panic.
Most of the problem in our life is created by our mind, what I call monkey mind. Sometimes what I call crazy monkey mind. So if you put one monkey in the grocery store, what happens? Make a lot of problem, yeah? If your enemy become your friend, no problem. You need some, a method, how to make friends. And the method here is meditation. Just simply be aware of sound. Just simply listen to sound, that's all.
Something just clicked when he said, well, we all have monkey mind. And I felt tremendous relief that, yes, okay, it's okay to have monkey mind. I do, from my own experience. So that was the beginning.
I think much of the time we do believe this myth in the West that there's something that is originally wrong with us. We are originally broken, originally defective, and originally confused. And I think one of the things that this helps bring home is that no, that's actually not the case. The case is that the confusion is on the surface and that we are whole. We are always whole and always have been whole. And so this helps us come back to that wholeness.
So meditation is a way to help us find our way back to home. What is home? That quality of sort of stable, open, clear, just sense of well-being. This is what Mingyur Rinpoche is talking about when he talks about joy.
The benefit of meditation is to make your mind calm, peaceful, happy, joyful. And another aspect, your mind becomes pliable and workable. That's what we call freedom of mind.
dedicating his life to meditation and teaching, Rinpoche has journeyed on extended retreats. He's even brought students to his home village high in the Himalayas to experience meditation in a different way.
This trip will be very good teacher for you. You can learn a lot. And you may surprise, oh, it's totally different than my life. And you can apply any meditation, walking meditation, listen to sound, be in the present, be with the environment. Now I'm back to my old cave. Right now I'm in my hometown, and this is my cave. I used to meditate here when I was young, and I like the idea of meditation. And sometimes, this is why sometimes I pretend meditate. I have no idea about meditation. I feel bored and fall into sleep. My father was great meditation teacher, and my grandfather also. When I look at them, wow, nice, they feel calm, peace. And I want to become like that.
The research that we've done on meditation in the brain has focused on two major domains that meditation actually affects. One is attention, and the other is emotion. And what we have discovered is that the circuits in the brain that are important for regulating both attention and emotion can be transformed by meditation.
Science is really the religion of the modern world, and it's important for us to understand the dynamics and the effects of anything before we're ready to incorporate it into our lives. And I just think of exercise as a perfect example of this. If you think, 50, 60 years ago, scientists really began to look into how you kind of create health and well-being in the physical body. And it was based really on the research that was done, showing that just basic, a regular exercise routine had all of these benefits for the physical body and for health. And I think now what research is beginning to show with meditation and with looking into other aspects of training and caring for the mind is that you can equally train the mind to be healthy, to be well, and even showing the relationship between the mind and the physical body, things like the immune system and so forth.
When they engage in compassion meditation, you see powerful activation in the brain that you don't see in other people. You see connectivity in the different areas of the brain that you don't see in untrained people. A whole host of differences that lead the scientists to conclude, well, when people practice in this way, they are different in the end. And the difference is a very positive one. So people will start to think.
We have some kind of sense that we are looking for our real nature, real home, and longing to get there. That's why everything's fantastic, but still we feel like something missing there, something incomplete. So what we call homesick.